Welcome to another episode of iStreamVan The Upload. Today we're going to look at Townscaper. It's an indie building game published by Raw Fury. Is it a game? Unsure. You can leave your comments below. It's released in 2020 on the PC and then in 2021 on mobile devices, Macintosh, believe it or not, Xbox and Nintendo Switch. Right, so where do I start on this one? Well, imagine the ocean being a massive blank canvas and you can place only blocks. And that's all you can do in this ocean. You start at the bottom and you can build a base, and then you can only go upwards with buildings. And you think, well, how can that be a game? Is it a game? I don't know. I tell you what though, it is really addictive. As you can see already, just from a few presses of a few blocks, we've already got a little hamlet growing. And you can choose what direction you want to go in. You can go upwards, down, left and right, a little bit like when you're creating your box in Minecraft. And already we've got this. It's rather two-dimensional. So let's go a little bit crazy here and start building out towards the side. Now, some people when they start playing this, you think you have to be all linked together. You don't have to. You can start out in the middle of nowhere and then link things together and you get interesting transitions. Like all of a sudden now we're going to grow this bridge across. You see the supports there? And then when you finish the transition over, it actually connects to the tower I've just built. So now you've got an interesting dimension that wasn't there before, and you think, oh, what can I do next? You can do whatever you like. It's your world. Now, as you can imagine, it doesn't take too long to get too far in this game. In only about 25 minutes you can have something that looks like this. It's not too bad, it looks quite creative. I quite like the different levels and the passages, but underneath it's all about creation and there's no limit to your imagination. It's a simple building tool and you can come up with some crazy creations. As you can see as well, if you create a closed building, as in buildings all the way around, you get a nice little garden in the middle and you're not restricted to the size of that. So you can see I've got a larger garden at the bottom. So right now I'm thinking, I think we'll expand outwards from the top. So you can see it's got all the supports, and then if you build something from base upwards, that would remove the supports and it makes a more intricate design. Now coming back to the original question, is it a game? Personally, I don't think it is. It doesn't have any real objectives, there's no real gameplay, it's just a creation tool. However, I would like to think this is a great way to relieve a lot of stress. Imagine coming in from a busy shift at work. Some people like to pour a glass of wine and sit in the bath. Somebody else might want to load this up and play this for 20 minutes. It is quite therapeutic. The music's quite ambient at times, but then again, the music disappears and you just get lovely little sounds. It sounds like someone dropping some friends off in the toilet. But anyway, you can see just looking at it how therapeutic and addictive it is. Now this is what happens when you hand the game to someone completely different. Obviously different people have different ideas on how things should look or how things will get built. Now you can see this one has been more focused on building skyscrapers rather than building intricate designs that go left, right. Now you can see as well it looks a little bit like Manhattan Island. So the point of this game, inverted commas, is that there are no objectives, but you're allowed to use your artistic expression and design anything that you want depending on how you're feeling at the time. So what about the longevity of this? It's nice to pick up and play. Like I say, you could play it for 20 minutes after work or whatever. You're quite limited with the actual space as well. I was surprised at that, I thought it would be infinite. So will I come back to it in a couple of months? Probably not, but it's a very enjoyable experience and it looks very nice. Very, very nice. So thank you very much for watching and please like and subscribe and we'll see you another time.